Funny how quick things can turn. The very people who rolled their eyes are now the ones asking questions. Their egos are bruised. Their confidence is gone. Reality came crashing in, louder and harder than any joke ever could. The truth that made them laugh is now staring them down. And suddenly, you're not the crazy one anymore. All truth moves through stages. First they laugh at it, then they fight it, and then they accept it like it was obvious the whole time. You've lived through all of that. They laughed at you, they pushed back hard, and now they have no choice but to face what they ran from. And you've stayed solid through it all. You didn't back down, you didn't fold. You knew the truth would stand on its own. You weren't trying to win an argument. You were holding up a mirror, and that mirror, it showed them things they didn't want to see. They weren't laughing at you because you were wrong. They laughed because they were scared. Scared of what you saw, scared of what it meant, and scared that maybe, just maybe, you were right. Their jokes were never about you. They were protecting themselves from a truth they couldn't handle. But the truth? It doesn't need approval. It doesn't need permission. It just is. And now they're realizing that. Now that everything is lining up with what you always knew, they're trying to act like they saw it coming. But you remember their words, the way they used to look at you, the way they laughed like you didn't matter. They held onto their ignorance like it was all they had. But ignorance doesn't keep you safe. It holds you back. And now they're left drowning in the same storm they said didn't exist. Now they want clarity from you, the one they called crazy. Their lips are quiet, but if you listen closely, you'll hear it. You were right. But the truth is, you never needed them to say it. You didn't do this for them. Their opinion was never the measure of your truth. Their disbelief was just their fear, loud and messy. You didn't need to prove anything. You just needed to survive what they couldn't. And that's exactly what you did. So stand tall. Their regret, not your weight to carry. Their late realization, not your job to fix. You've been right the whole time. And that crazy truth, it wasn't crazy. It was just too real for them to handle. Their questions now, they're not about understanding. They just don't want to be left behind. But you're already far ahead. Let them catch up on their own time.